I'm peering through the lens, all is spirit vision. Every human heartbeat is a tactical decision. Cleanse all the greeds, all the kings on their pedestals. I see the same rot, humans acting like animals. But then there's the anomaly, the break in the pattern. A light so bright it makes the dark thoughts scatter. I was ready to reset, to let the fire just wane, but a smile is the anchor that's breaking the chain. I'm studying the humans, call it Klen's observation. The species built on paradox and mass devastation. From the holy capital to the edge of the wild, I'm the wisdom of the ancient, watching over the big sis. Scan the soul, read the code, what's the final decree? Are you more than just a cycle of misery? I'm like Clevatess in the capital, solid and grim, evaluating spirits on a life or death whim. You talk about honor, but your hands are all stained. I'm measuring the value that your species has gained. If the world is a vessel that's leaking and cracked, then my loyalty to her is the only solid fact. I've got shells in the chamber and seals on my palms, a celestial store trapped in artificial calms. I study your wars like a text on a shelf, while I'm fighting the battle inside of myself. Is it Zen code or slaughter to keep the peace kept? Or am I the monster that the heavens reject? Klen had his Luna to show him the spark. I've got big sis to pull me back out of the dark. Solid green, no mask, or one purple eye, seeing the ghost of the past. One red eye focused on making her last. Either way, those are facts. Something I noticed, humans will carve the word peace into the stock of a gun, hiding in the bunkers while they're chasing the sun. They build a grand cathedral to offer some calm, then they calculate the payload of a phosphorus bomb. They claim they want a world where the children can play, but then drill for the oil that'll blow them away. Field research, the concept of home, it's not in the shrines where the brush where I roam. It's the way she says, wakey when the shadows grow tall. The only reason I haven't let the sky fall. You got peace on the banners, but bullets and skill in your kits. I've got depth in my lineage, but love in my wits. It's a paradox, Klen, how the small and the slight can give a great beast a read in the fight. I'm counting the variables, checking the wind between the divine and the ways that you spin. The true grease is heavy, the entropy nears, but I trade my eternity for a lack of fears. I've seen the rice fields and the gates painted red, but I'd rather this concrete and kindness instead. If judgment is coming, let me be the shield. The scholar with carnage and magic refuses to yield. I'm studying the humans, call it Klen's observation. The species built on paradox and mass devastation. From the holy capital to the edge of the wild, I'm the wisdom of the ancient, watching over the big sis. Scan the soul, read the code, what's the final decree? Are you more than just a cycle of misery? Back to my studies, they're the architect, the cages calling it design, drawing borders in the dirt and saying this is mine. But the earth doesn't know when the wind doesn't care. They claim the land, then polluting the air. They want permanence, a name carved in stone, but they seem terrified to see in a room all alone. Echo weapons for peace, it's a sick little joke. Sick and ball for your heart by blowing everything is slow. They value the safer, but then sell it for a price. Rolling for a paradise, unloaded set to dice. They crave intimacy that you hide behind the mask. How are you is the only lie that you're ever gonna ask. The masters of the almost, the king of the weight, procrastinating life until it's far too late. They were feeling it dark, so you light up the sky. They complain that they can't see the stars drifting by. They claim to love the peace while they polish the blade, terrify the shadows that their own bodies made. They digitize memory because they're scared to forget, but they ignore the present for a screen in the net. A social animal that's guided from the isolation, burning down the forest just to cover up the station. So I say in the hoodie, the fox in the gear, I boast in the system that they've learned to fear. I'm not a savior, I'm the end of the line, a celestial beast by ancient design. But as long as she's breathing, the world gets a pass. I won't let your gardens be turned into glass. I'm watching the flow, I'm guarding the light, a demon slaying beast that's taking hidden from sight. Call it research, I call it a debt I must pay, but I'm learning what it means to be young today. It's messy, flawed, and it's mostly a lie, but I'll burn every kingdom before she has to cry. The hell, what do I know? I'm just a fox with a view. You're beautiful, tragic, and utterly blind. Maybe one day I'll fully understand it all.